Righto. Comfy feather bed. No, I want to do the glamour thing. I want to do the glamour thing. Okay, so I just got a piece of stuff. Oh, no, not main hand. Chest. That is body. Where's the thing? I got a thing. It's fun to go try glamour shit, so where's the thing? Hey, Disillusion Dork. Nice glam. This isn't my glam. I'm actually trying to glam something. If I can find it. I didn't realize I had this much shit in here. Damn. There it is, Lord Commander's coat. Lord Commander. Right. So that was that. Gloves. Lord Commander's greaves. Yes, good. Right, now edit glamour plates. Right, that was my first glamour. Righto. Damn. So wait, with the thing I'm wondering about glamour plates is if I click apply to that, so I'll save that for now. Will that hide my other stuff? Nope, doesn't. Good. Ah, very nice. But K-Mate's looking sexy. Look at that. Yeah, I'll admit that the greaves don't really fit very well, but so me. Hey, Billy Mount. You're sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. Alright, so we got the Lord Commander shit on. Yeah, I did grab it from the stewer. Coughing, runny nose, etc. Or it fucking sucks. Yeah, it sounds like you have a cold. Hey, Infinite Freedom, how you doing? Emirate Glam, nice. Thank you. Thought it would be appropriate with the trial upcoming. But the thing is, it's not just my in-game character that is fashionable this very day. No, I'm afraid I share quite a common with style. I would put up the hood, but the hood does not look right. Like, I don't know if it's just because how I put it on, but the hood of this coat does not come up very well. Okay. It's supposed to spread out quite a bit like that, but it doesn't, so. It don't do it, so I ain't putting it on. But, yeah, I thought I'd look rather nice today. Stylish Englishman. Well, yeah. It's a nice steampunk, supposed to be anyway, coat. But, didn't quite work. I did actually also get these medieval leggings, if I can show them. I ain't that flexible. Yeah, you're gonna fall. Fuck. Whew. Okay. There we go. Don't forget you can glam that edge of the demon. Yes, I am aware I can do that. I just I do like the Shire Sword though. I do think it looks really nice. The only downside is it has no special glamour effect, glamoury, glowy effects or some shit. Plus, it kind of goes with this this look a lot better. Lot better. Comes a lot better. The Old Navy? No. I got this on Amazon. This is just a dress shirt I've always had, and the medieval leggings I got also from Amazon. And I won't tell you filthy perverts what's underneath all this. Bit cringy to dress like another character, in my opinion. Okay. Remember to do your daily login bonus. Wait, this isn't free to play. What? Well, if you're talking about my dailies, I already did trials and main scenario because that's just what I want to get out of the way. I'll do the rest later this afternoon. Can you dye that set? Actually, the thing is, I was hoping I could, but I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe I can, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can. There's no dye option. Which is unfortunate. You really think that they would allow you to do that? That way I could turn all that blue into something actually of a good color. But here we will. So that's those two. I believe I have enough grammar prisms to do one other. Hey, Cupcake, what's up? Morning. It is afternoon, but afternoon, good sir. How are you? Yeah, I figured it was, but it's literally the only reason I haven't bought some sets off the cash shop. I said, been using the Cronus Lux and Odenta Kai for so long that I tend to forget that other Dark Knight weapons look like. True, fair enough. I like the Shire one a lot. It again doesn't have that like badass evil glowy effect, but it just looks really nice design wise. I do like it as a blade. Alright, hold on. Let me hop on over here. And I'm gonna grab a couple extra glamour prisms just before I forget to do that. Alright, so personnel officer. Oh no, wrong one. Storm quartermaster. Sorry, I should have enough to grab a couple more. Glamour dispeller. No, I need glamour prism. I'll just grab. I wanna grab 10. Just get another extra. I did grab another outfit from the shop, and this one is also going to piss off Disillusioned Dork because it's yet another. It's another costume of a character in the game. Also not dyeable, unfortunately. So, Disillusioned Dork, prepare to cringe. And no, get out of your system now. Let's see. Just wait till you get to Shadowbringer's Dark Artifact weapon. I'm looking forward to it, but we're quite a ways off. Not even in Stormblood yet. I gotta work our way up to that. Okay, get that. And just in case I can. I'd like to dye my shit, but apparently not. Okay, so head back to the inn. You're down here. If that's the Thancred outfit, really good choice. It is the Thancred outfit. I, again, wish I could dye it. It doesn't look like it can be dyed, though. Man, I can check it in the inventory. Pretty sure. Oh, I gotta repair my shit. Didn't realize it was so badly damaged. Scion Rogue. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can be dyed. So few things can be dyed, apparently. It's unfortunate. Alright, innkeep. Lower me entry. Right, glamour dresser. We're going to go. While I'm at it, I suppose I will glamour my Edge of Demon. There it is. Yeah, but I'll leave that on for now. Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. Where is it? Ah man, where's the rest of it? I don't think his set has a headpiece. Or chest. Gaskins. There it is. Okay, no. Didn't think there was anything there. Alright, so I think that's his whole set right there. I like that plate number 4. Actually, that looks a lot better than I was expecting. Nice. Another reason to level crafters, you can repair your gear yourself. That's definitely useful. Alright, alright. Well, it looks nice, but don't want to steal a look and have Disillusioned Dork ringing the whole stream. So we're going to remove... I have just Glamour Dispellers, don't I? I don't know. I think I can do that in my own inventory, though. Yep. I can cast Glamour, but I can't, Hold on. Let's go in my inventory. Just my luck, I probably don't have any Dispellers on me. That doesn't look like I do, so we're gonna run and grab some. And then be right back. You can dye that sword. I can. Cool. Hold on. Dye? Did I not grab my dye? ¿Por qué? Is there a reason I can only apply this to my belt? I feel as though that is wrong. Anything from cloth to metal. Okay, it's not like... Wait, is it because of the repair status? Well, let's go mend it, see if that's the problem. Alright, so Aethernet Shard. Bring me over to Hawker's Alley. We'll get repaired. And if that doesn't work, then I guess I can't. I guess I can't dye it black for some reason. Alright, to another, no. There it is. Independent Mender. Pay my shit. Thank you. Alright, how about now? Or not, I suppose. I think really don't want to be dyed nothing. Head and legs, it's because you have something non-dyeable glammed over. Not on the sword. Oh well. Supposed to slip on over to the F castle so I can use some company seals and get some dispellers, and we'll hop them on there. Then Tally ho, tally ho, tally ho, ho, ho. Alright, Quartermaster. Material. Dispeller. Get 10 just for the fuck of it, because I can. I have to say, company seals in terms of value have kind of really dropped in market from value for me, because it's so easy to, through expert deliveries, to get so many of them. I feel like I'm cheating the system. But no, I'm playing by its rules. Alright, so how does this work? So, Speller. Okay. Do I have to go... Do I have to go to the glamour dresser to dispel glam? I suppose I do, but I thought I'd check. Alright, Innkeep. Take me to my inn room. Tally here, we'll dispel, and then we'll be back on our way. Glamour dresser. Alright, mana glamour plates. Now, how do I dispel? Alright, let me look it up so it don't take forever just to do this. How to dispel glamour. Right, we're clicking whatever it is, the item, cast glamour. Okay, so cast glamour is part of that. Okay. Okay. Cast glamour. Select remove. Where is remove? I don't see the option to remove. What the hell? The right side. Cast glamour. Remove. Right side. I don't see that option. Oh, it's on the very top of the menu. There it goes. Remove. Alright, we'll then get that one. Cast glamour. Remove. And we'll finish off with the pantaloons. Remove. Cha-ching. Right here. So I think we are good to go. Just playing around with the glamming system. We will... In the future, I will take glamming more seriously. The Dan with the plan. Welcome to the stream. On the top. Thank you. Top of the list. It's at the top. Alright, yep. Alrighty. Now, back on track. To the MSQ, away! Wait, hold on, let me put it in tracking and put away what I'm not doing. Not in tracking. Right here. I'll also do this opportunity to take that off my head. There we go. Alright, so back to... Ishgard. There we are. Terry ho. I would love to be able to use that thankless on my main. Yeah. I believe you have to. The only place you can get it, unfortunately, is the market. So you're gonna have to go to the market, good man, and buy it. If you can't do that or won't, that's perfectly fine. But that's the only way to do it as far as I'm aware. Unless someone can buy it for you and sell it to you in-game. I don't know if that's a thing. Probably not, would be my guess, but... just throwing that one out there. Just because I'm curious. Nope, wrong thing. Okay. Only 754? Well, that sucks. Now, I'll have to grind out some more poetics in the coming days. I'm trying to grab other some stuff. Kitora Hiro, welcome! Good day, hope you're enjoying the game so far. Oh yes, I've been enjoying it. I've been having a blast. Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward were fantastic expansions. Oh, Realm Reborn being the base game, and of course Heaven's Ward being a fantastic expansion. Now I'm doing all the in-between expansion content, which is the post-expansion patches, which has Dragonsong War. Your main is a female character? And? You can still put it on, can't you? I don't, as far as I know, the clothes aren't gender locked. As far as I'm aware. Right here. Little shout. Wait, real quick. I think I need to turn the volume up, kids. I had it lowered when I was doing Fates and stuff earlier and was listening to my own music. So we'll increase it to 34. Make sure my headset is turned to max, and make sure the in-game is set to max. It's all good! Fantastic. Right up! So, I think everybody who's interested in showing up is here. Let's hop right on in to the MSQ. Oh, we get fancy schmancy rewards. And a new pose. Victory! Is that a spoiler? It's telling me I've already won. Sir Emmerich informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Shroud. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against Allied forces. Outside of Cartanu, perhaps, I would not miss this for the world. Indeed. Alright, to the melee! Let's see if a Menelane can earn some respect from us, because he's been very whiny lately, and I'm wondering if we'll actually get any kind of badassery. Alright, so, literally right at the Gates of Judgment, okay. Tarry her then. Is General locked to mail? That sounds weird. Alright. Alright, let me through, good sir. To the Gates of Judgment and to the Grand Melee. I intend to achieve victory. There's a Menelane. Alright, ready to nut up or shut up? There he is. I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question... nothing. Never mind. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... but what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell Honoroi when he wakes. Yes. Focus, damn you. I am ready, old boy. Are you? Indeed I am. I'm 10 whole levels above the recommended level for this, so I suppose that would count as ready. I know it is Sutton, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colors of House Fortom into battle. Pray do this honor. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamored, your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Okay. Good. Alright, here we are. I feel awkward that I'm about to face my own grand company on behalf of another faction, which feels odd. Very, very odd. Alright, what'd they glamour me to look like? Actually, where the fuck am I? Oh! Can I protest? And it's not a bad looking set. The problem is it's just not as cool as what I was just wearing.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
Indeed. The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Ul'dan, Gradanian, and Leminzin forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When the combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. That mage went down like a bitch! The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award you your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
It's gonna be awkward if I have to fight the Maelstrom. It's just like, sorry guys, I know I'm fighting for a different faction right now, but you'll have to forgive me.
All is ready then. Very well.
Good to see Nanamo back up on her feet.
Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the Grand Melee begin!
Alrighty then. Excuse me, I'm the only one out of my group that has a large fuck-off sword. Oh, am I? Duty commenced. Alright, forward! Forward, Ishgard! Pippin! No, you don't. Taking him out right now.
For Ishgard!
You're nothing if not persistent.
Is that all you've got?
I'm sorry! I know I'm a lieutenant, but still! This is to make them look good! Alright, come on. This is a bit chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. Lots of noise and attacking everywhere. Alright. Sorry, Storm Commander. I know this is technically treason right now, but understand this is nothing personal. Pippin, I've kicked your ass several times already. Fuck off. Pippin! Fool of a took. Sorry, couldn't help myself. References. This feels like kind of unfair.
It ends here.
Right there!
You can't wait for the stage pass to come out? I'm waiting for Reaper right now. Reaper might become my main. Dark Knight is definitely at this point my main, just in terms of raw playtime. But I would say Reaper's gonna end up being my main, just by aesthetic. I love Reaper necromancy style classes. Ah, great. I got the tether on me now. Wait, do we win? I don't know, I was so indulged in the chaos at the moment. Cyclops! Cyclops, everyone on your guard! There's the one ugly motherfucker. All forces, fall back! He's gonna show off, isn't he? Yep. Yep. He gonna show off. What are you, the French? Oh, shots fired. I'm a healer main. Sage looks cool. Nice. And typically I'm a DPS main in most MMORPGs/RPGs, but I like the aesthetic of Dark Knight so much. I'm kind of maining tank at the moment. Continue the melee. I'll deal with him. Thank you, Thancred. Daft sod. You heard the man. Back to it. No, she's growing affection for him. Why do you steal my waifus, Thancred? You bastard. Shoryuken. Shoryuken. Oh, fuck, I didn't read that. Roban looks pissed. One-armed, he's still stronger than half the people here. Eesh. Aight. Well met. I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. Fuck it, let's do it. And I'm like, bitch, I got this. Time to see how well the Mad Bull... I do love the helmet, though. But time to see how well the Mad Bull goes. How's it going? Ah, it's going pretty good. It's going good. Not charging to battle here. Alright. I'm here. Oh, our own little personal raid boss at the moment. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Okay. I have a feeling I should stay away from the center there. Flame General, you're embarrassing yourself. I know you're only one-armed, but still. This is just shameful. Aye, alright. Take your victory. You've earned it. Indeed I have. Spectacular. Alright, let's see how this goes. Does that end the melee?
Did he win? Then we...
Yeah, boy.
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard!
To all my Maelstrom brothers and sisters, I am so sorry. Are we still cool? Yeah?
Well fought, my friend.
Damn it, I'm late. Yes, you are, Seafry. Shame.
Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Technically, I shouldn't have been, because my grand company's right there, so you're welcome. I accept my payment in MGP or Gil. Your choice.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand.
It's called a workout. Don't worry, you're used to it. Hopefully.
I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Alright. We're seeing some possible growth in a Menelane. That's good. Can you even trade MGP? Never tried. I've never tried with other players. I just earned it, but I don't know. Not sure.
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them.
That was kind of a backhanded statement, but yeah.
I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
If I had been given the option, I would have taken
At
Maelstrom.
my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn.
It was a very one-sided duel. The bee's knees dance for
On the subject of
80,000
surprises,
MGP?
I
Jesus.
could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
Mm-hmm.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Yeah. She's stuck in the thing is she's stuck being the Sultana for now until peace times truly come around where she can take the risk of upheaving their government. Not an easy thing. Don't envy that. And can you imagine that? You're stuck being ruler just because it's just the risks with trying to offer the people a better choice of government at that time are just too risky. And how much pressure that would be. Damn. She'll do the best that she can in the meantime.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. These Guardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely.
I still don't like his new voice actor. I'm sorry.
Winning the battle for them.
It's just sound like it should be. He needs a deeper voice. I'm sorry. It's nothing against the actor. It's just it kind of feels like the old Thancred accent got a little thicker, and he took some helium. Okay, you okay there, lad?
Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns.
Suppose so.
Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Yeah. In all things considered, he's handling the loss better than I probably would have. Damn. I mean, praise to him for that, at least. Alright. It's time to speak to Reborn. Hey, Pippin! As long as I live, I shall never forget that duel. It was inspiring and humbling in equal measure. I feel honor-bound to point out, however, that my father was fighting one-handed. Come on. If he had 2 arms, it would have been more interesting, I'll admit. But I still would have won. Just saying. Thal's balls. I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the blood sands have I had the privilege. Not since the bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, father. I don't know why. A part of me is still half expecting there to be a reveal that... And not that it's just weird to picture the relationship. But I don't know. Is it weird that a part of me is kind of expecting at some point it to be revealed that Pippin isn't adopted? And he's actually the blood son of Roban and Nanamo. I don't know how old Nanamo is. I have no idea how old Pippin is, so I can't do the math. Nor do I really want to imagine that. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Like, with Lalafels, it's weird. Roban, I can guess. Like, he's like 40. Easily. 50, even. I have no idea of Nanamo or Pippin. Pippin could be, like, 28, for all I know. And Nanamo could be the same age. I would have no clue. You can't tell with Lalafels. Lolorito looks like a 10-year-old who glued fake, like, mustache shit on him. I think she's 20. Alright, and Pippin, I'm guessing, is around the same age? So, yeah, the math doesn't work there. You aren't the first to expect that? Well, I don't think I would be. If I was, I'd feel more awkward. I'd be like, why am I the only one who sees, like, he gets a vibe or something there. I don't know. It probably won't happen. It's just a weird, like, vibe I get. Alright, Thancred, we need to speak with our boy. Said your goodbyes? You know, all the years I have known Roban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Shroud. You made this happen. Okay, yeah, we still got the concern of rebellion. Just saying. That hasn't, like, slipped away or anything. That's still rather an ever-present threat. You have earned the Eero to victory. Okay, what's this look like? Victory! Command, such victory does not exist. Well then. You sure? If I have to capitalize this shit, I'll be mad. Oh yeah, that wasn't it. Alrighty then. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Hopefully not a rebellious one. Victory pose? That's stupid. Alright, let's... Swear to God, if there's like a jump cut and there's like fires everywhere, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
My lord!
Honoroi?
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it. Which I have been told some women may find appealing.
I mean, I have certainly met a few ladies who are partial to scars. I'm not kidding, I have.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
What?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Did her voice change?
Aye, That it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Alright, I'm still expecting...
Yes, Lord Commander.
I mean, have you guys actually, like, resolved the issue of, like, a potential rebellion? I don't think you guys have. Like, yeah, we just got a symbolic victory, but that doesn't remove the issue.
Preparations. Emanelaine, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
And this time, be very clear with your instructions. Like, hey, get handcuffs, walk up, and cuff her. Preferably, don't turn her into a pincushion. Wording, my guy. Wording. These are important things.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Y'shtola and the others.
Are you sure there's no stopping it now? Guys, shit as... What?
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough.
Something's gonna happen.
When the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
All right, that actually all was a lot more fun than I expected. I was not expecting that to actually feel like an actual game. All right, so let's talk to Alfinu. Alfinu, my boy. They say you duel General Roban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached to impasse. Yes, remind me of your idiocy more, please. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I want to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest, and see if Lord Atwell has need for our assistance. Right here! Alright, so, well, let's do this. Okay, it's V pose. Nice. Alright. To Falcon's Nest. Instant transmission. Delicious. Alrighty then. Right, Mender, repair my gear. It doesn't need to be, never mind. When I reach level 80, my plan is to then do some heavy mount grinding, as I'll be top power to do so. Well met, Master Scythe, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house, but you, my lord, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend, and so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alfino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. In other words, don't take any quests. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait? Or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? Wait with Alfie. We'll wait with Alfie. Excellent. I can only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Still got a bad feeling. This is gonna go south. This is gonna go so fucking south. Yeah, start off with this triumphant music. We're about to see a bunch of people emerge from the crowd with bows and arrows and weapons and try and attack Vidifnir. And especially no drinks? Fuck yeah. Everyone gets poisoned around these parts. Hey, Kryle. And of course the Ishtola and Thancred. Need to give credit for everyone for showing up.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Oh, she's alive.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant
No
it.
one finds that suspicious! She begged to watch the proceeding. Is it by chance because she's waiting for something? Perhaps her boys to emerge from the crowd and kill Vidifnir? No? No? Okay, we're gonna have to... God damn it, when I can smell a betrayal from like a mile away and they can't. This is kind of embarrassing.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Here we go.
Look!
Vidifnir, you're not helping. You don't need to roar.
How long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
This is painful.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, I clicked. Hand off mouse. What nightmarish shit.
Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war.
It's waiting for the shit to drop.
Bloodshed without end. Losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought.
I don't think they can hear you. Kind of mumbling.
Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Okay, she's crying.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea.
Still waiting for something to happen.
Generations will live and die.
I am paying
ere this
attention, but still.
divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Okay. That looks nice.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace.
Okay, then are they not gonna pull any bullshit here?
Shall be ours once more.
I'm letting my guard down. Okay, here we go. Always some bullshit. Jess's. Is that a Stinian?
Your bow!
God fucking damn it.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thordan? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution.
Is there a reason we didn't kill him first?
Look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge.
7 hells. Damn you, Nidhogg.
Yep. Fuck him.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
And yeah, you're right.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
Yep.
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Yeah, why didn't we deal with this earlier? It's not like we didn't know.
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg!
What? Why is Alfie looking surprised? They're right. They're right. I mean, it's not like they're saying death to dragons. What's that look for? They're saying death to Nidhogg specifically. And I'm in full agreement on that one. Let's go kill the fucker. How do they imply that though? I didn't get that at all. They said specifically death to Nidhogg. If they're implying death to dragons, then it would be death to the worm or death to the worms. They would be specifying his race. If they were implying, they also included other dragons in that. They specifically named Nidhogg. Nothing else. No other dragons were listed in there. So there's no. Unless the definition of implication is different from my understanding, nothing else was implied. So, they're right. Nidhogg needs to die. And the fact that we didn't deal with him before now was the mistake. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither in hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. And to the moment I saw him strike, I still held some small hope that what you had seen in Aziz La was an illusion, perhaps, but he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For mercy, Vidifnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was... Okay, so she's not dead, thank Christ. To receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. Yes, let's kill Nidhogg while she's currently relaxing. That way we have some good news when she heals up. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thornton, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. Alright. Alfie's too innocent, he can't deal with the thought of killing Estinian. Well, the thing is, it's not even really killing Estinian, it's not like murdering him. Estinian needs to be put down. It's the same thing with, like, dealing with a rabid dog. Like, you don't want to have to put the poor thing down, but when they're rabid and they're dangerous, you unfortunately have to make a decision. And the right decision in that remark is put the animal down for its own sake. I'd say the same as for Estinian. Unless there's a way to save him. Of course, that would be the first question if I could voice my own character here. I'd be like, alright, before we sail on and try and kill Estinian / Nidhogg, is there a way to separate them? If not, we need to put him down for his own sake. I think the last thing Estinian would want is to be used as a tool to maintain this war and also continue to allow Nidhogg to just use him imperatively. No, that's the wrong word. Impunitively? There's a word coming. It's not coming to mind though. We know that, but we aren't the characters. Yeah, indeed. I think the tiny trust that they barely built up just shattered, so Alfie and everyone were kind of worried. Yeah, but again, like, if the intent of the writers was to imply that the Ishgardians are all for fighting dragons as a whole again, they should have reworded it to kill the worm or kill the worms. But they specifically said Nidhogg, so to me that doesn't imply any racial hatred to dragons as a whole. They specifically blamed Nidhogg for what occurred. And they all witnessed Nidhogg using Estinian's body to stab Vidifnir. So they know that the dragons aren't in league with one another. both are possessed. And yeah, but there's no way to free Estinian, which is something I hope they'll at least address. And for his own sake, he needs to be put down. And if there was no way to save or separate Thancred and La Habrea, then likewise, I think Thancred would rather be put down for the sake of all. It's one of those things where if there's no way to save you, would you want to live just to have your body used as a puppet? I mean, if this is just me speaking. If I were possessed by a bloodthirsty dragon using my body to kill others and continue a legacy-long war for his own ends, I guess what? I'd want to be put down. Like, kill me. Do me that favor. I'd rather be dead and have my death serve a purpose than live and have myself be used as a tool for warfare. Like, kill me. I'd much prefer that fate, and I would tend to believe most people would. I mean, if you continue to live in that state, you're not really living. You're something else. All right. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envision. Is that envisioned? No, that's not how that's spelled. I envisioned rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Shroud, my friend. But not here, no. Okay. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. Right here. Righto. Alright, so let's go speak. Alright, let me in. Open the door and move aside. Right, destination. Oh, I almost missed it. Wrong, welcome to the stream. NWZ, Seafry, proper welcome. Moonless, welcome. Marine, welcome. I just welcome everybody I didn't at the time.
That took longer than expected.
Oh. Rest in peace, my boy.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
But Wrong earlier was also in the chat. I think he left, though. Why do you think something is happening? That's called basic narrative. In writing, whenever something seems calm, nice, and gentle, usually it's because they're trying to create a juxtaposition in the writing. So when something bad happens, it's this twist that you know, it's a gotcha. It's a traditional narrative gotcha. And this game is, if this game had not used that at all throughout its narrative, I probably wouldn't be expecting it. However, it's used that narrative gotcha 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus times. So, of course I had perfect reason to think something was happening. But if you're wondering, just called narrative flow. That's why I was expecting something to happen. Yeah, it doesn't look like he chatted after that, so he was one and done. But thank you Wrong for stopping in.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I, in our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it.
God damn it.
I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Is there a way to do so?
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emmerich and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Okay, kid. Do you have a way to save him? If not, shut up. And let it end. What are you guys fighting about? Guys, stop arguing. Yes, Moraine is known to hit on me. Just so everybody knows. Sexual innuendo thrown my way by Moraine is like a daily occurrence, so yeah, it's normal. That's what she's known for in the community. It's alright, you guys don't need... Leave it be. Remember how I said that the events of the feast in Heavenward cause Elfie to grow? This is where it starts to show. Really, because, looks like he's not really reading the room much. Alright, but at the very least, let's see if this kid at least has a plan. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be annoyed. And that's all well and good, but if we don't even have a place to begin, the lives are gonna die in the meantime while we are hunting around. Might as well go with that, I suppose.
We will. I know we will.
Great. Do you have at least some place for us to start so we can minimize the body count, please, and thank you? Alright. Thank you, Shroud. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right. That is quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortem Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Does he not have a plan? I mean, oh my god. Can we... Let's start workshopping some ideas here. The idealism is nauseating. I don't think the problem is idealism. It's idealism without any kind... The thing is, it's pure idealism and conviction, but the problem is if you have no way to... If you have nothing to... The thing is, conviction is fuel, right? So is idealism. Your conviction to your idealism, that's all fuel and stuff. But how are you going to perform that idealism? Right? You know, what actions are you going to take to achieve the ideal with that fuel of your convictions? And again, he's got the fuel. He's got the ideal. What he doesn't have is that middle part that's rather important, which is, what am I going to be feeding the conviction into to get this shit done? It's like, we want to save our friend. Okay. How? I believe we can do it. Great! How many people are going to die while we believe we can do it? Ah, it's annoying. But, narratively, something's conveniently going to fall on our lap. Something, I'm assuming. Alright, where are we going? I'm 4 temp mana. I believe so. Yes, foundation. Oh man, my back. Ugh. Oh. Alright. To 4 temp mana. Tell here. Less vigil. Alright, over here. Alfino? Yet again we walk in all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor.
Hear, hear. Let no one say that the Scions did not repay their debts.
I think we've kind of repaid them tenfold already, but details.
After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Popolino? Or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back?
Yeah. Love how he just dodges that one. Maybe you should have told the Scions all this so when it eventually comes out that, you kind of know she's dead, it doesn't end up being a massive backlash. Because now they also have the scapegoat of blaming you because you lied to them.
Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. In any event, I think it's time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy into triumph, but we will find a way. We will.
Right.
You have learned the emote Battle Stance.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage.
Wait, did she meet him before? I don't recall her being I don't recall her being there the whole time we were dealing with Estinian before he was Am I blocking something out of my memory?
Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That And to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Ah, this asshole. What's up, bitch?
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragonsong War.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortom, Heaven's Ward, The Gears of Change. Shit. Caution, Ida! That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. Oh, she got a new mask. Where are they? And I know they're running around places, but still. Okay. That's a lot to unpack. Damn. Well, so the Dragonsong War is still ongoing. Alright, real quick, just so I know where I am. Just checking something. Okay. I think we just finished causes and costs, right? Okay, so that was the end of patch 3.2. So now we're on 3.3. Which is a very short patch. Well, in terms of number of quests, I'm sure these drag on a bit. So, we're on patch 3.3, Revenge of the Horde. And then, after we're done that 6 quest long patch, then there's 3.4, which has, I won't say significantly more. It looks like it has 4 more to that, so 10 quests in total. And then patches 3.5 and 3.56. Don't worry, I'm not reading the names of the quests or anything or who gives them. I'm just reading the patch number, and I'm just glancing at the number of quests available. I don't want the names to spoil anything for me, so I'm just looking at the patch numbers. So yeah, it looks like we finished Gears of Change, which is that. So Revenge of the Horde is next, and that one's much shorter. Okay. Only 89 minutes, huh? Feels longer. Hildebrand next, or MSQ? MSQ. Alright. The Man Within. Ah, Master Scythe. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Alright. Alright, before we keep going, I want to check something. Alright, now is that better than what I got wearing? Nope. What item level is this stuff? 255. Okay. Maybe that's why. What I just got. Man, actually, I want to take a look at it real quick. What we just picked up. Whoo! That looked nice. That looked good. We just got a whole set of that shit? Like, oh, that looks nice. Note to self. Don't sell that. Alright. Alright, so let's head on in. Alright, Edifino. Oh shit, I still wearing my samurai shit. Whatever. Ah, Shroud, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation to Adazizla, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Of course. Thus did I turn to Ishtola and Kryl for more empirical appraisal. Good. And full glad am I that I did, for it would seem that they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Lead the way. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Alrighty. Alright, let me switch back to my knight. There we are. Excuse me. And there's Kryl.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to
Hey,
keep
Josh.
us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Alright, if you got a way to save him, tell
Pray,
us.
cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
That was about to be my question.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
Yes, but that phrasing is not exactly on the
As I
positive
later
side of
discovered,
things.
Her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Okay.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alright, so the strategy is remove the eyes and pray?
By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
I don't know why I'm getting a really bad feeling. Like, worse than usual, I should say. Oh, Honoroy.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Please do.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
That's the plan. I see.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
I'm on the side of things to condemn folly at the moment.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Good. Let's do our best to see if we can save Asthinian, but... You know, I'm of the mindset in these kinds of situations. It's one thing is if... Alright, so this is kind of like my mindset, right? If it was a matter of just saving Asthinian, like there was no other factors, no other things to concern, I'd say take all the time in the world. Let's still do our best to rush this, but figure out a solution that's foolproof to save Asthinian. But that's not the only factor to keep in mind here. People are gonna die in this war continually until Nidhogg is put down. So it's a matter of, do we sacrifice throes of people for one man who may very well not be savable? I'm of the mindset that it's not, and again, I want, like, as a player, and as a, you know, as a player separated from everything, I want to save Asthinian. I liked his character. He was a bit of an edgy boy, but I liked Asthinian quite a bit. And I don't exactly want him to die. I don't want, you know, that's gonna suck if that happens, but I'm emotionally preparing myself for if that does have to happen. Because at this point, if I like somebody, I now know they're marked for death. I don't know, it just... To me, I understand the desire and the drive to want to save your friend at any cost. But there's only so far you can take that cost before other people have more of a say about that cost than you do. Because you just got through Heaven's Ward and remember Hashafont? I would say Alfie's? You mean Alfie. Alfie's naivete is creeping up again, but let's see if he makes the same mistakes. But how many people can condemn their own friends and family to death? Not many. Not many at all. Even knowing so, humans are generally emotionally driven. Correct. But I'd say, personally, it's one of those things. I'm not pretending it's easy. None of this is an easy decision. And I have the benefit of this all being a fictional hypothesis. But I would say this is Asthinian. Well, the biggest thing to factor in when it comes up to that argument, though, about that emotional barrier, it's like, oh, how could someone condemn their own friend and family to death? When it's for their benefit, I'd say it's not an easy decision. No matter what, this is one of those situations. This is one of those. For those who know Star Trek, it's kind of like a Kobayashi Maru. It's no matter what decision you make, something horrific has to happen, but you need to make the best decision given your circumstances. In this case, Asthinian would not want to be used as a tool to slaughter scores of Ishgardians and put more and more young boys like himself into, or make them orphans, losing their friends, their families, and being left nothing but vengeance and hatred. I don't think Asthinian would want that. Just to have him be rescued. I wouldn't want that, and I don't think 99% of the people who will and are watching this stream right now, or would ever have to contemplate this kind of thing, would want that. So once you factor that in, it's not like putting that. Again, if it were a matter of just saving Estinian or leaving him in the condition he's in, that's a different argument. But the problem is other people are gonna die by his hand, by extension of Nidhogg's hand, in the meantime, and that's gonna be something that he would not want. At least that'd be my thought lining. So, as long as the casualties can be minimal, I'd say yeah. Let's see if there's a way to save him and also finish off Nidhogg permanently. But in the long run, sometimes you just gotta make the brutal decision to put them down. Not an easy decision. I want to stress that. This is not, like, this hypothetical is not an easy decision. And God willing, no one ever has to make a decision like that. But, in the hypothetical, not easy. Gonna have to cut through Nidhogg's brood to get to Nidhogg regardless. True. We hope to see you upload your reaction to the end of 3.3. Gotta go, but don't want to miss it. Okay. I don't know if we'll get to it today. I don't have a ton of time more to stream. I think I have another half hour to an hour. There's some going on this afternoon. So I gotta hop out for it. It's not why I'm dressed like this, but I dress like this for the stream. But that being said, I do have something I gotta do this afternoon. So, if you're lucky, you might be able to catch the stream tomorrow, and we'll probably definitely get to it then. I don't know if we'll get to it today. I don't know how long all this is gonna take. We're on the Man Within. We're turning that in, and then we gotta grab an ally for Ishgard. So let's see how much we can get through in a half hour. I don't know if a half hour is long enough to get all the way through Litany of Peace and the end of 3.3. And yep, it's more of a they're going to attempt it if it works, then good. If not, then they'll have to kill him. Good, and that's the way to do it. But at the same time, it's also the topic of like discussing of like how many resources do we delve to trying to hunt down a solution in the meantime. But yep, that is the best way to handle the situation though. At the end of the day, like if there's a way to save him, use it. If it doesn't work, or if it's too many risks. If it's too much of a risk to use it, to other people, of course. It was like a risk to yourself. Like, if you want to save your friend, I'd assume you'd take the risk. But, you know, it's kind of... It's one of those things. Weigh the least detrimental option. Alright, let's turn this in. But yeah, that's the best way to handle it. In my humble opinion. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Oh, we're about to find out. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Good news. Good news. Good news.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Ah, crap. Is he gonna Hraesvelgr? I don't...
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
Yeah, he's not gonna.
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... How shall I put this?
Impossible. Impractical. Unlikely. Not gonna happen.
No small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
I mean, can we ask
Thank you.
Midgard-Swarmer
Both
to
of
help?
you.
Probably not.
The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
I keep getting a worse and worse feeling. Snazicoat, thank you. Yeah, I keep getting a worse and worse vibe as things are progressing here. Emmerich Stinky is not dissimilar from Alphys. I would disagree. I would say they're probably both hoping to save Estinian, but I would say, unless we're talking about thought process, like they probably have the same thought process, but in terms of conclusion, I think they have different conclusions overall. Hey, Hyper Night Parade, how you doing? Hey, Nathan. Alright, let's keep this going. It grieves me to impose upon... Oh, hold on. Let's disable that. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Shroud and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of our nation has become the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in this salvation, then pray impose all you must. Alright. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike. But we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith, in the Churning Mists, ere we begin our ascent. However, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. You seek to you seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I do. I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it would have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Fall then, son. Oh boy. Hey Ace! Just did my latest live stream. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Geode's the best character. Alright. Hello? Alright. Now. Carry my friends. Vanish Shrine.
A
Teleportation.
new recruit has blessed our company.
Thank you to whoever subscribed. Nate, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I had my thing lowered so I couldn't see. Alright. Alright. Vidofnir. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle, ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our very effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for some all, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Hraesvelgur's heart remains unchanged then? A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Apple strudel. I'm hyped you getting to one of the best parts of the Dragonsong War MSQs. Eh, don't spoil me, guys. Alright, off you now. Winning over the worm. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Twould seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Shroud. We shall join you outside Malcolm. Alright. Okay. Mender of sticks, emptier of purses? That's nice. Calta Draco. That was kind of sweet. She remembers a long ago knight that wanted to protect her. Well, upside with living that long and time being, you know, like that to them, I suppose having a good memory is kind of a must for a long-lived dragon. But that is actually kind of sweet, I do agree. At least upside, if you become a friend with a dragon, they don't forget you very easily. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Astinian and Isaiah yet walked at our side. Doesn't feel that long ago. Oh, here we go.
Kupo, is that you, Shroud?
Oh, if it isn't... Hey, oh, that's happening. Ah, if it isn't Mog.
Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Shroud?
Morgan? Can't say that one. That might go over wrongly. Alright. I'm not looking at the chat, just in case someone says it. I'm gonna take a guess, okay? I'm not gonna look at chat for a minute while I think this over. Who do we spend the most time with here? Alright. Whew. Wait, we got it right?
Phew. You seemed a bit hesitant for a moment there. But I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped at near Zenith. Right, Kupo?
Okay, so it is Morgan. Okay. Whew. So you guys did tell me, that's nice. Punching bag number 152. I like the Moogles. A bit lazy, a bit, you know, quirky, and certainly off-putting, but I like them for the most part. Huzzah! Yes. I guessed.
But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Markholm, Kupo?
Lots of shit.
Ah, another audience with old Freysverger. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily, though.
That is good to hear, Morgan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor.
Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this.
As a Dark, you hate them, though. As a Dark Knight, you hate them. I don't love them, but I don't hate them. Alright. Tally here. Actually, can't we just port there? Yeah, there you go. Cover the distance twice as fast. As Sid would call them? Yes. Sid does indeed hate them. Can't blame him, really. I find it ironic that we're writing. I almost said driving. We're writing a Midgard Swarmer to this, and he's probably not going to say a goddamn thing. Help us out, Dragon Bro. The Moogles in the Dark quest line, so good. Yes, that reminds me. I need to clip that out of the streams and put that up as a video. Arc number 2 in the Dark Knight storyline, which was fun to get through. I think I did all of it on stream, didn't I? You dare summon me again, mortals.
Great Hraesvelgr, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelgr. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
Alright. To parley? Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood, brother.
You foresaw mine intent.
Really old as fuck dragon. Dealt with humans before. Nah, I can't see how he at all foresaw that. I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. I do want to point out how badass of like a backhand that was, though. He basically said, "Dude, I read you plain as day. You were like an open book. If only you had the mental capacity to meet my wits and read my lips." No. I think I even overcomplicated that. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest.
Lis ech niteg kasmon ikili. Lis nuan jas an es in. Salen monanesh. Indai in.
Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone, despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day, my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. "'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her." I permit my children to offer or deny thee aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask me more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Izael, piteous deluded Izael. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save us, city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin.
I gotta give mad respect to Alfie and Emmerich here. It takes balls to confront a dragon and be like, bro, we're gonna argue our point.
When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
As a crafter, I despise the Mughals. I'll ask why in a bit. Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred? Okay, he is showing. Okay, I was wondering this. Alright. What you got to say, big man? Heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well. I'm gonna say this right now. I really was not I was joking earlier when I said Midgard. Someone, hey, why don't you help us out, bro? I did not actually expect him to actually pop up and help. Okay. I'm happy it is though. Believest thou the shade of to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. Oh, we actually get to talk. Fuck. That jumps me. Alright. While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Help us save our companion. I'm gonna let chat vote on this one. One's in the chat. While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will be ever certain. One's in the chat for that. 2 for help us save our companion. We're not going for ... So 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I want to see him in the chat. Come on, lay him on me. All right, first vote is in. We got a 2. Got 1 for 2. Got 1 for 1. Come on, guys. I know there's more. I know there's more than just 2 of you in the chat. Come on. 2. All right, got 2 for 2. We got 2 for 2. Moonless coming in with the second vote. Got Joshua. What? We got 2 for 1. We got 2 for 2. Come on. Come on. Keep it up, guys. I'll start singing if I don't see more. I will deafen all of you with my horrendous musical talents. Come on, guys. Really? Can't vote again, Disillusioned Dork. Alright, do I got a coin I can toss or something? Alright, Tom P coming in with another vote. Thank you, thank you. At least brings us to a tiebreaker. Tom P with 2. Alright, we're going with 2. Also, welcome, Tom P. Thou wishes to rescue the dragoon from his fate along with all the rest. I do begin to see why Azael trusted her hope unto thee. Thy purpose is pure, but so too is my brood brother's wrath, and 'tis that which lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof.
Sway in Ratatoska this die an. Slosk kin. Skor ich les iwo.
I shall await thee in the ruins wherein Ratatoskia once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. What the Moogle's up to? Okay. Winning over the win. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraesvelgr spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. Alright, also fair warning, right after the dungeon is going to be some long stuff, so if you're short on time, I'd save it for tomorrow. Yeah, I am unfortunately short on time, guys. Let's at least see if we can go do the dungeon. Let's see if we can at least get that done. Hold on, let me make sure I haven't been messaged yet about it. Wish I was not short on time, that would be great. I haven't been messaged about it yet. Okay, I haven't been messaged yet, so I think we're good to do. I think we're good to at least do the dungeon. My brood mates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sorkai. Sorkai. Alright, let me... Ah! Feels weird to have my headphones against my bare head flesh yet again. Let me stand up and stretch for a second. Okay. Arcturus, pop in to say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, bye. I have to go. Alright, well, thank you. Oh, draw. You definitely need to have at least 2 hours spare because you wouldn't stop after this dungeon. Okay, yeah, I certainly don't have to. I do have to stop after this dungeon then. The cinematics don't immediately start after the dungeon, do they? Like, I can actually have like that air gap to hop out, right? Withdraw. Oh, okay, so it does start immediately after the dungeon. Like there's no nothing I gotta click or anything after the dungeon. Prompt. 2 hours, really? That's a lot. Nah, you can stop. I mean, you wouldn't want to stop because the story beats. Well, I don't want to, but I have to. So it's not really a matter of want. Don't worry, we'll pick it up tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll actually start on time. And that'll give me at least like 4 or 5 hours to stream as opposed to the limited amount of time I left myself with today. It's not really a matter of choice at that point. Alright, let me get my take stance on. Let's make our way through. I do gotta say the enemy designs are always really super creative. Alright. Someone just stood in the AoE. I didn't notice. Moving. If you're talking to... Hold on. That was quick. Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, you mean Scholar. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't see anybody with a Summoner. Chieftain Moglin. Wait, what? Why are we fighting? Huh? I have questions. Okay, we gotta kill his ads. What the fuck are you doing here? I'll have to kick the Mughals out of circle. I figured we have to. I just that's why I used my AoE there. Thankfully, it only took one hit to yoink him out, but everybody else also yoinked him as well. All right, just keep her moving. The Mughal was spying on it? Yeah, but I didn't realize they'd get involved directly with the trial. Come on. It's taking this long to kill fresh hatched cockerel? Whatever they're called. Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, treasure! Mine. Right. Mine. Nothing? Damn. Whee! I noticed we're conveniently in a tight hallway. Does that mean there's gonna be a lot of charging attacks? Damn it. Alright. Oh shit. Yeah, I guessed that correctly. To be fair, it wasn't hard to guess. Is the horse headbutting me? I just realized that. You're not a unicorn. There's no weapon there. You're just thick-headed. Alright, finish her off. Yeah, there we go. That bamboozled you? Alright. drag you motherfuckers in here. I've been getting really lucky with today's dungeon rolls. Unless everybody is passing on them. Alright. Whee! Thou hast weathered my trial thus far. But I am not convinced I will try thy limits. Blizzard Dragon. Zerafiel? Oh, looks like I joined at a good time. Yeah, I guess. I mean, everyone keeps hyping up what's about to happen. Unfortunately, I gotta end the stream after the dungeon. But whatever events go on in the dungeon, we're about to get. But, yeah. Hold on. Treasure coffer. Mine. No, mine. There we go. Alright. Boss room. How do we beat the big man himself? Very angelic scenery. Sorkai. Ah, fuck. This how we gonna do it? Okay. Now I'm curious to see how these platforms are going to be used against me. Jumping! Oh, okay, it's one of these ones. Fantastic. I call that cheating, Reyes Velga. We don't have wings. Rest thy attack. What I'm doing. Alright. Where are we moving? Where are we moving? Alright, over here. Come on, his health is almost out. Come on. Boom.
Yeah, boy.
One or more party members have completed this duty. Second check. Okay. Alright. Alright. Last bit of loot. Chatty Chad. Chatty Chad. Alright. Alright, here we go. Even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. Very well, I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. It's a lot of pressure.
Your trial is ended as well, then?
Yep.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
They always gotta roar when they land, don't they? That you yet stand is proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brood brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of the lost Yzael. Alright, if I turn this in, this isn't going to trigger anything, is it? Because if not, we'll end it by turning it in. If not, we'll end here right now. GG Shroud? Yeah, GG too. Yes. Yes as in it'll trigger shit, or... Okay. I'll turn this in. Oh, my poor ribs. Resvelga saw fit to pair me with Vidofnir, but her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I hadn't simply imagined her injury. Yet my trial pales into insignificance next to yours. How fared you in your duel with Resvelga?
It went alright. The cheating bastard kept knocking off my footing, though.
I take from this that your battle was rather more involved than my own. Verdfolnir seemed largely concerned with how long he could keep me rolling in the dust. Between dodging, snapping fangs, and slashing claws, I scarce had time to aim a blow. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course, I would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson.
Ah, what's up, you little shits? Ow, ow! Oh, what voice I do for Mogulin himself?
Oh, Kupo, Shroud, let me begin by congratulating you on your completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told about Shroud's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Morgan. Triple? But that's not fair! There's no justice, Kupo! None at all!
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
That's the truth, ain't it?
Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Speak the devil's name, and he shan't appear. Shall appear. Shan't is won't. Eh.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Agreed. Which we'll have to do next time. Alright. Max potion. Alrighty. So we'll pick up this. We'll pick up next time, guys. We'll end it there. Thank you guys so much for hanging in, watching, and chilling with me. It was great having all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow to finish up patch 3.3. Definitely seems hype for a lot of people. I got 26 people watching right now, so I'm assuming something big is gonna happen. Last time I had people swarming into the stream was when we lost Paul Hoshafont. So I really hope that. Here's the thing. Somehow you guys have made like more viewers showing up foreboding. Now I'm like, ah shit, people are showing up. What horrible thing is about to happen? But anyway, see you later, guys. Thank you guys for your patience. I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye.